Have any of you ever been hypnotized?
Have you?
No, but I really want to.
I would like to.
Do you believe it? Like when you see the videos of people and then they're like, that just seems like.
So you
I'd
know
love
what?
that right now. I'd love for someone to just do that. And
The low IQ pod boys said that they had someone on and it was legit. Like they genuinely, but they described it as being slightly different. I think it's a sort of intellectual malleability that, like, it's sort of like if you're expecting it to happen, you just sort of almost find yourself going along with it from the way people describe it. So it's not like
so you could
they
resist
go like that and you go down. So people who are
that's what.
Sorry, I
That's
just
what
want to pick up on the fact that like the word malleable's been used twice. Arthur's using it about like some brain science, and you said it to shove vodka up your ass. The different though, it's about intellectual.
I feel the need to clarify that the vodka never went up my ass.
Right.
On purpose.
right.
That's fine.
But yeah, no. Apparently you can be stubborn
Right.
and do it because I remember. Did you ever watch Darren Brown?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really cool. Did you ever watch his live show that he did where he got people stuck in their chairs?
Yes.
And so he sort of said for people who never watched it, he sort of did the show and he was like make sure you're around people within access of a phone because I'm going to get you stuck in your chairs. Told you to sort of like sink into your chair. And then he was like, when I snap my fingers, you're going to be stuck and can't get up. And me and my family were sat around like, oh, well, that didn't work. But there were people calling in like, I'm stuck in my armchair.
I remember that.
And like, was freaking out.
It was Fanny Burney. And
What, he just did it over the TV.
Through the TV.
Yeah, through the thing.
That was the whole show. So we had a live audience.
What would happen if like suddenly there was a power cut and someone's just there like, fuck, shit,
Just starves to death because a week goes by without
missed
anyone
the end of
checking
the
in.
show. They're just there for weeks.
Yeah.
Me and my uni friends used to sit sometimes at night and put on the TV like YouTube videos that are supposed to hypnotize you, and they never worked.
I tried those.
well,
yeah, they never worked.
one of my friend's mums was so obsessed with chocolate, and she was like putting a bit of weight that she went to like a hypnotist, and came out like she can't be anywhere near the stuff. She'll be sick.
Whoa.
And that's weird.
Wait,
But I'm
no,
like,
what stuff? Sorry?
chocolate.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
So
I've
it
heard
worked
that's
on
like a
her.
thing but
We need to get a hypnotist on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's like a dream.
it scares me. It really scares me.
Oh, I love it.
I'd love to do with you two.
Just
What?
Get a polygraph tested and you guys can ask
no,
That's so. I'm well up for
There
that.
you go.
He's not.
I don't like the idea.
Oh
of
my god, that's
George
such a good
doesn't
idea.
like it. Why don't you like it?
I
George?
would so do that. George can't.
Is that like is that the lie
Because he
detector
just-
thing?
just
Is that what
know.
we're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Why would you want to do
don't know,
it?
it's
George
just
is the most
scary.
secretive person in the entire world.
He is, you know.
I'm not very secretive.
You are very secretive.
I'm secretive on the internet. I'm not that secretive off.
I guess I feel like I've only ever learned like key things about you by accident. If you get what I mean.
I don't
like,
know.
You've been like,
I've
"Oh,
lived
got
with
a
him
mum,"
for 2
and I'm
years.
like,
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, see.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's literally
I
a
don't
lie.
know.
You do. It's funny. Like often you do, like with you, like I'll ask you something that I wouldn't probably ask Arthur or Chris, because they're the type of things that Arthur or Chris might volunteer information, and you'll just be like, oh yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Like,
I get what you
sort of-
mean.
you operate under the radar, which I quite like. I like people
Yeah,
who
discreet man.
who do their, and it's obviously all respectable stuff, but so it's like people who do their business in private and work hard underneath. What am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? Work hard underneath. Oh, I'm going,
That's edit file.
I'm going home.
I love it.
What I
when
really
people
respect is guys that just work really, really hard and
Underneath.
fast.
Do all their business in
And just
private.
up and down the shaft.
Only underneath though, not on
Work
top.
Really, really hard.
Brilliant.
So great. I get what you meant,
Yeah.
but you didn't say it right.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No, I do get what you mean. Yeah, I would love to do a polygraph. We could like bleep things, but still
Yeah.
like do it.
Yeah.
Because that would obviously then nothing goes to the internet, but at least then like we do.
Yeah.
It. How
We're still in control of the edit.
do you have
Yeah.
to hire that
Yes.
like a man?
Yes.
Oh, real life man comes in, does he?
Well,
Real life man, yeah.
you've done
What?
one opposite. Well, you've done one to a girl on Freezy's.
Why don't you fancy me? it was
was
on
that?
Freezy's video, yeah. But
Yeah,
they were
she was hooked up to a
it,
lie
yeah.
detector. And the guy probably comes with a full kit and
Do
machine.
you know that guy that's in like every American YouTube?
Yes,
video who
I was
does
literally
it?
going to say that.
And he's fake.
Well, this
Oh, really?
What do you mean he's fake?
Are fake.
Oh,
Yes.
well-
So
They'll go on like your show, your TV show, but they'll allow you to be like, right, when we ask
Yeah,
the question,
so-
say this and say that.
So this guy who's been in like he was in
such-
like Shane Dawson's videos loads
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the day, but he's now so used to doing like these YouTube things that
Yeah.
you can literally say to him, "I want this answer to say this, this, this,
Oh,
and
Oh,
this."
that's what the guy in the Freezy video said. He before we sat down with one of the girls, he was like, "Oh, just because I know it'd be good for the content, can you ask something like absolutely crazy, and then I'll sip some water and spray it everywhere." And like, he was like, "Yeah, well, no, I know how to
He was
work." It
loving
was like, "I
it.
know how to work these
Yeah.
cameras."
Like little attention whore.
Yeah.
Stay in
And
your
then it was
lane.
like, "Then can you say a football question? I'll do a couple around the world." And I was like, "Stay in your lane, pal." But
If we do it, I want a genuine one.
Oh, I do as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how we get that, but I want that. I want
let's
a
get a
hypnotist
hypnotist and a lie detector on
at
the
the
same
same
Yeah,
time.
at the
Oh my
same
god!
time.
One episode.
What if we got hypnotized to like not know each other?
I mean, they're not like a villain that you invite around and they're just like.
I want them to be like, right, Max. Now you believe that like George is like your biggest enemy, and then like see how I
Yeah.
change. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
You just
What
suddenly
if
get
I'm there
nicer.
like, what if I punch you and you die? What if I kill you?
I'm not
Or
worried
you know
about
what?
that.
Wow, just you wait.
It'd be really interesting as well to get one that's like not like overly blatant. So like it's like he's convinced you that George is going to
Yeah.
kill you at some point during the podcast, but you can't let George know type
Yes.
thing.
Oh my
So
God.
people would be watching you like
Oh
faking
my
being
God.
nice, but like secretly shitting yourself. Something like
That's
that. Would be
amazing.
so
Oh my
cool.
god, we need to do this so badly.
But we're swimming about this is like an easy. Someone can come in and click their fingers and make you think this is. I don't know if it's even possible.
Separately, so like you with the hypnotist, George wasn't here. He hypnotized you to do certain things during the recording. Then we swapped. You weren't in the room, and then we did a recording of both of you, and we could just watch.
Oh my god. I need
That's a
the
good idea.
hypnotist to tell George that I've shagged his mum. And just
Yeah.
see how he acts
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. Because you'd be sat there like, so I can't believe he's become between my parents' marriage. Like, and you'd just be there like, oh my God, I
I'd
hate
just
this.
be pissed off though the whole episode. I wouldn't mention it on the episode.
I know, but who knows? You might do. You might be
might
so
do.
incensed that you're like, right, look, I know you've shagged my mum. When are we going to speak about this? I don't want to do the podcast anymore. That's wild.
Be a great clip.
Word.
Oh my God, we're doing it. I don't know how you book a hypnotist, but we're doing it. Darren Brown, if you're watching. Yeah.
They could always like hypnotize you and then double charge you without you realizing. At
You
the end,
haven't.
Yeah.
at the end of every time, they'd be like, "You,
You
haven't,
haven't
paid
paid
me
me."
yet."
Yeah. Well, have you seen the Darren Brown one where he like goes into like a really expensive jewelry store and pays like just plain bits of paper?
Yeah.
And he
Really?
gets this guy to cut and he goes, "Oh mate, cut," and sort of just like convinces this guy to get £300 in cash out,
Yeah.
and then goes up to him straight after and it's like, "Why'd you do that?" And he's like, "I don't really know." And he walks through lots of things like are really
quite-
unexpected, like we you know when he says that you got to catch people when you're like acting quite subconsciously. So like when you go to shake someone's hand, that's when they sort of do the like pull you in, push you down, and go sleep. And people, a lot of
Wow.
people naturally just go, "Okay, I'm just gonna do what." Have you ever seen? There were like, old YouTube prank videos where like people would wake up their mates and get them to do stupid stuff like straight away.
Oh,
So like they'd
because
make
you're
me
not
sleeping
really,
and they'd like wake
Yeah.
up, put this banana in your mouth and get in the closet and they just do it and then like 5 seconds later they come out like
That's
what
not
was
a banana.
it? Yeah.
I was going to say something. That's actually quite scary to think. But surely there's like a legal side behind it where you can
Can't
you
just do
can
it in
claim you can like if they'd made you do a crime for them,
Yeah.
and then you go under because you've been caught doing the crime,
Oh my
and then
God,
you
yeah.
come out and go, he told me to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
loads of people think that that's what happened with the guy who assassinated JFK.
He was
That he-
hypnotized by Darren Brown.
That not quite.
Cause you, Darren Brown.
But there's definitely like large circles on the internet in conspiracy theory circles that believe that like the CIA fully just hypnotized
Oh
people
my God.
to commit crimes and then like
God.
you know
Then
because
they
if
can
you want
just get away with it.
someone like killed,
Like Donald
like,
Trump.
let's say you wanted me dead,
Yeah.
like kill me yourself,
If.
you're in big trouble. But if you can
Yeah.
hypnotize George into doing it
Wow.
on CCTV and then the
so
police can
hot.
catch him, it's like a
That would be so like. How many people do you reckon are currently serving some sort of sentence and they're in there like, I don't even know how the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened right now.
There's a lot of people claiming it though.
Yeah, but like, but then that also just devalues what the ones who are actually like
yeah.
That'd be
How many people in Norfolk do you think are still stuck in the chairs from when they watched that Darren Brown
Yeah.
special?
There are a
Yeah.
lot. There are a surprising lack of people on the streets there yesterday.
Oh my
actually.
god.
Maybe they're all still stuck in their chairs.
That's crazy.
You'd have thought the streets of Norfolk would be bustling with people at a
Bustling.
midday and
Wednesday,
on a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Is
And
it
schools are
pissing
back.
it down as well?
This
It
is
was
reminding me
raining
that I
like crazy.
saw, like, I
Your
was
eyes saw?
yeah, it is still flicking, twitching.
That reminded me, my eyes hurt.
I saw Dynamo at 4 a.m.
Oh.
in like some like it was dodgy as fuck. I was walking home like in like Dalston, and like was like walking to a line bike or something. And he just like came out of this like really dodgy looking house with just like two women either side of it. And it was before he'd like come back, and I was like, "That's Dynamo." Am I like drunk? Is that definitely Dynamo?
my
Like just
God.
like hooking up with some girls.
So
Is
again,
he-
could he have hypnotized him and just been like,
Yeah,
"You love me
exactly.
Oh my
now. You think I'm,
God.
you think I'm
It's
6'5".
dangerous.
Do you think, Arthur, that Dynamo could have been the one that took your phone?
Maybe it
And
was
you were just-
dark.
It was dark.
Yeah.
You could have been hypnotized into thinking it was somebody else. Think how many things have actually happened in history where someone was actually hypnotized.
Oh my God!
God.
Don't get me started, Max.
Everything could be a lie.
If you think about it, that's actually like a real world
Yeah.
superpower.
It's dangerous.
Like
You
being
could be
able
the
to
most powerful
control-
man in
But that's
the
why,
world.
like, surely it's. Is it something that people can just learn?
I hope so, because I'm really interested.
Surely it is. Like,
Darren
you're not
Brown's
like, born
books,
with
they
like
hypnotise
hypnotism.
us
Like,
for
Speak about
dummies.
like how to do it. Yeah.
so sure, why is everyone not doing it? Why is that not something we learn at school?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
we
think
are.
it's as easy as
Let's,
it.
let's just hypnotise some bitches right now.
Fuck. Shit.